Hey guys, it's Jamin Coker with Secure Financial Management. I just want to get out a quick video to you. Haven't done one in a little while, so I want to get a quick video out to you with a few thoughts of mine about what's happening in the economy right now. And I want to answer a very important question, a very timely question that I'm getting from a lot of clients right now. And generally, if I have a lot of my clients asking the question, it's kind of something that's on everybody's mind. So I'm going to get to that in just a little bit. But first I want to address what's been going on in the markets recently. It's been good. You've probably been watching your account balances, whether they're accounts that we manage, accounts you have somewhere else, or your 401k or wherever it may be, and notice that they've gotten back to or maybe even exceeded the high that we put in the markets back in late January. January 26th was actually when we hit that market cap. It's been a bit of a rough ride since then until now. We got some really great corporate earnings out that came out for the earnings season. They had been expected to be good. They were, and that's built in a lot of confidence into the markets. And so, investing, there's lots of things we can look at. One of the things that goes into investing, though, as well, it's not very technical or very academic. It's just patience, right? Sometimes it takes a while to get through those troughs and valleys till we get back to some new highs and we see those account balances grow as well. On that note, a question and a concern, kind of two sides of the same coin, I guess, with that, is questions we've been and concerns we've had coming up from clients and emails we've had about the length of this bull market that's been going on recently. Now, bull market, you might hear people use the term bull market, bear market. Some people know what that means, some people don't. It's just Wall Street speak, really. A bull market is a positive extending market. We're making money. A bear market, we don't like those, right? They're not good for our investments. Our investments are going down. And what we're focusing on when we say the length of this bull market, it was just last week, I think, they were celebrating or acknowledging that this is the longest bull market or the longest stock market expansion that's ever happened, that's historically been recorded. And that has caused some people a little bit of concern. Well, how much longer can this keep going? There's different arguments going around saying, well, the bull market didn't really start at the date that they're staying at. And anyway, it doesn't really matter, right? We have been in a fairly protracted expansion in the markets and economically for a while as well. But don't focus on that too much, okay? And the reason I say that is that a market expansion, it doesn't end, it doesn't die, if you want to use that word. A bull run doesn't die because of age, because of length. I think as humans we tend to think about that, right? That a certain thing will expire after a certain amount of use or something of that nature. But the markets, this is the best example I've been able to think of. I don't know if it's a great example or not, but I'm going to share it with you. I look at it, it's kind of like a hurricane, right? It's been a pretty quiet hurricane season. There's one rolling around there now in the Gulf somewhere that's gonna hit land shortly. But I think of it more as like a hurricane. What I'm trying to get the example through to you guys is that markets don't die because of age. They die because the fuel that feeds them, the environment that's created them, has changed or it's gone. Hurricanes the same, right? Hurricanes will roam around out there in the ocean or the Gulf of Mexico or wherever it is, usually picking up steam, getting stronger and stronger, because that's where their fuel is, right? They like warm water. It creates moisture, it creates energy for that low pressure system, and it keeps building and building and building. Now once it hits land and it crosses the coast, it dies off pretty quick. It loses a lot of its power. It doesn't disappear, but it gets weaker and weaker and weaker, and then it's gone. It's gone because its fuel has ended. It's got nothing more to feed it. The market's the same. That hurricane could have been rolling around for a month in the ocean, but as soon as its fuel's gone, as soon as it crosses the coast, that's when it dies. Our markets are the same. As long as the fuel that's feeding them there is still there, the age of it, the length of it doesn't really matter. Don't focus on the length, don't focus on the age, focus on the fuel that is feeding the expansion, the fuel that's feeding the economy. If that changes, then we need to look at us making some changes for our portfolios, okay? Hope that's helped. Please guys, always remember, none of the information or advice that I talk about here should be considered a recommendation. If you want to discuss your personal financial situation, please give us a call at the office, 210-428-6250. Talk to you soon.